Hey everybody, I am back again with another toy review, and yes, it is another Super 7 ReAction Sesame Street figure. This is Series 3. It feels like Series 2 just came out, and this is Sherlock Hemlock. Classic fan favorite, definitely one of mine. I actually have a t-shirt with him on it from American Apparel. It's quite old, but hey, it still fits me, so I wear it every so often. Also in Wave 3 is Big Bird, which is kind of more of a medium-sized bird. We'll get to that at some other point. Mr. Hooper, who is hanging out with Big Bird. Sherlock Hemlock, who we have here, and Super Grover. In previous waves, we had Bert and Ernie, Yip Yip Martians, Count Von Count, Oscar, Guy Smiley, Cookie Monster, and Lefty the Salesman. Definitely a cool series of figures so far. So let's get Sherlock out here. I've said it in my other videos that some of my favorite things is that these characters, you know, they come with little Muppet buddies, like Ernie here. He came with his rubber ducky. Bert, he came with Bernice. And Oscar came with his best buddy Slimy there, who I have sticky tacked in there because he won't stay. But, you know, sometimes accessories are more fitting for a character, especially like Sherlock Hemlock. And they're, you know, these lines are kind of bare bones, just like old school toys were. So, let's get this right out of the way here and look at his accessory. Now my assumption, I think it's all one piece of clear plastic. They painted the edges of this silver, which is very nice, and the handle there, and they painted that part black. It looks very delicate, so I'm going to try to be very careful, but I want to see how well Sherlock Hemlock can hold his magnifying glass in his hands. I'm going to have to try to be careful. Oh, there we go. And it fits in that one just fine. And that one just fine. So that's very good. And in the packaging, they have him holding it on that side. So maybe that will be the way he holds it. But it's hard to turn. I'm very afraid of breaking it. Not gonna lie. It's definitely a nice accessory. It's very nice. Let's see. His application is really well done. His like, it's not really plaid, is it like a gingham or something? I'm not quite sure, which is interesting because on the packaging he just has a gray coat and hat on, but the figure has all kinds of design going on there. It's very, very nice. The hat is a separate piece which is glued into place. You cannot remove his hat. Nose and mustache are a separate piece as well. The hair is sculpted into the head, as are the eyes. Let's see. The head cannot rotate all the way around. It stops right there. And I mean, you really don't need to have it rotate all around. I'm afraid it's going to break the body. On these type of figures, that will happen. The arms, on the other hand, can rotate all the way around. There is no other articulation in the arms. The hands do not move or anything. Same thing on the other side. Let's see. Buttons are well painted. His eyes, everything on the head is really well painted. There is a bit of a cut in the nose in the back here from the mold of the plastic. But it's really not that noticeable when you have him standing facing forward like that, which more than likely you probably won't have Sherlock to the side like that in your display. They could have put a cut here and had to be able to turn him, but they did not do that. No, they articulated the legs and the coat together here, so the legs kind of look weird if you have it from from the side, but it does move. It's an interesting cut. Lefty the Salesman had a very similar cut, but they actually sculpted his legs on the inside of his coat, whereas Sherlock does not have that. He just kind of has legs coming out of the bottom there, which are kind of interesting. I think it's mostly on Lefty because when he's standing, I mean, his legs are still showing. So Sherlock's coat covers him up all the way. Let's see here. Nice paint on the pants, on his little spats there, and on his shoes. Very nice. Definitely very great. I got lucky. I'm not sure if they're all this nice, but I got lucky with a very good paint job on my Sherlock Hemlock. But that is about it for him. I'm going to bring everybody in the line so far so you can see everybody with Sherlock Hemlock and see how they all look. We'll start with Series 2. Go backwards. There's another green Buddy Oscar and another green fella Lefty. And then we'll bring in Cookie Monster and Guy Smiley. So I'm going to move Lefty over to Series 2. We'll have Series 2 over here and Series 1 there. Ernie, who interacted with Sherlock Hemlock quite a bit there. Bert. Count Von Count. And the Yip Yips. All those are from Series 1. So, wow. Look at all that so far, man. If you are a Sesame Street fan, you're in luck with this line because there was a lot of coolness going on. You can currently purchase Series 3 and some of Series 2, and maybe some of Series 1 still on Super7's website. Also, you can get some at Target and some other sites like Big Bad Toy Store, I believe. Maybe Entertainment Earth, I'm not sure. I do believe they may be on Amazon as well. But, you know, just check the usual spots. But I'd try to get them from Super7 first because they're actively shipping them out right now. So, but anyways, that is it. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, have a good one.